Welcome to Probed, the show where we talk about shit and I get high.
I'm also here, not getting high. Welcome to the sober people.
Probed is where we talk about a ton of random shit, and this time we just watched before this, Black Panther, and she had never seen it before. Oh, go ahead and introduce yourself.
This is Kara Taylor, reporting not live from the bedroom.
And this is Dante Taylor, reporting high from the bedroom. Okay, you watched Black Panther. What'd you think?
I thought it was good overall. I'd never seen it before, and this is... God, what year did that come out? This is 2020 now. So it probably came out, like 4 years ago?
I would say less than that.
Less than that?
I would say, I think it's
Either
like
way,
3 years?
I avoided it for a long time because partially I wanted the hype to be gone. Because I feel like that can definitely affect how people view movies, or especially Marvel movies, superhero movies. This being the first...
2018,
so 2 years. Almost 3. The first major African-American superhero movie that has been made. I definitely enjoyed it in that aspect. They did very well without making it too... I don't know how to word this. It's not really my place to word it, per se. I think they did a good job. They've got a lot of points across. They definitely slipped some things in that were probably to enlighten people on how some African-American people felt about some situations. And I think as a Marvel movie as a whole, it wasn't necessarily necessary for the whole cinematic universe timeline from Iron Man to Endgame. But I think it definitely builds the character of the Black Panther for the other movies. Does that make sense? How did you feel about it?
Well, so I saw it in theaters when it came out, and I've seen it several times after that. And when the movie first came out, everybody was raving about it. And of course, they should. It's a good movie. It sends a great message. And we're both white, so I mean, you know.
Very much so.
Yeah, but I still agree that it sends a great message. And that it does put a good staple on a hard movement, you know?
Yeah, it's a hard thing for a lot of people to address.
Yeah, so I think they do that really, really well. Especially the location where it's at and all of that. My one thing is, this movie, from a film point of view, from looking outside of its message, from a film point of view, I don't think Black Panther stands out among... Because this is after Endgame. You know, this is much after Endgame that we are talking about this. I don't think Black Panther stands out as one of the better Marvel movies.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a 2-year difference from Endgame, or what is it, 1 year difference? Did Endgame come out last year?
Endgame came out last year, yeah.
Okay, so a 1 year difference, and if you look at the CGI and the effects, it doesn't stand up, but the acting definitely does stand up.
There are points in Infinity War where the CGI is trash.
Well, that's true.
There's like a couple specific points. Other than that, the movie looks great.
Okay, so if you compare the ending of Black Panther to the ending of Endgame, that's where it doesn't stand up. Because scene is beautifully done.
I would say that you compare Black Panther to Iron Man or Black Panther to, Captain America. One of the first standalone movies.
But I haven't seen either of those recently, but I'd still say their effects were ultimately better.
But I will happily tell you that this movie, and you haven't seen Captain Marvel, but this movie is so much better than Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel is another movement movie, though. I think it's so challenging for
not
anybody
necessarily.
to...
Not necessarily. It doesn't... Well, it doesn't staple itself as hard as Black Panther does on movement.
No, Black Panther is definitely the biggest movement superhero movie I've ever seen.
And I think that Black Panther does, again, do that so well. It does it so well. Where Captain Marvel... I mean, just even from a film point of view, though, Captain Marvel is worse than Black Panther. Much worse.
I also think...
It came out afterwards.
Yeah. Okay, I'd agree. I mean, I haven't seen it, but the snippets I have seen, everybody's seen a little bit of something. I don't know. The reason I haven't seen it is I just don't feel the desire to. I feel like I know the story as a whole without ever watching it.
Here's the thing you need to know about Captain Marvel. Is it came out after Infinity War and a month before Endgame. So everyone...
Did it really?
Yeah. So everyone went and saw Captain Marvel, hoping that it would be important to go with Endgame. It was not, whatsoever. It was not that great. It was okay. Sam Jackson was the best part, of course. I thought Brie Larson did okay. I thought she was better in Endgame than she was in her own fucking movie. But that's because Captain Marvel was filmed after Endgame.
Was it really?
Yeah. So they shot Endgame first, then Captain Marvel, but Captain Marvel came out first and Endgame came out afterwards. So I thought she did worse her second round of going.
I mean, it was a
Captain
whole
Marvel.
movie centered around her, which is very hard to do. And I mean, I haven't seen it, but from what I heard, the plot points aren't as strong as Endgame either.
To be even worse about it, and here's a spoiler, but it's you should know. You've seen it if you want to see it, and you haven't seen it because you don't really care. So Nick Fury has those scar marks, right?
Yeah.
And so he has those the whole time. And they said that in Captain Marvel, it would be answered. Like, how did he get those marks? And so their way of answering it was a sentient alien cat. Which, I like the fact that they put the cat in there, because that's a nod from the comics.
But just hearing you say those words, it makes it feel stupid.
But it's just a cat scratch.
Then why would they make such a big deal about that? Because I know everybody who's, seen him play that character has wondered about that at some point.
I know. If I always knew that answer, I wouldn't have given a shit.
They could have made a 2-minute short story film about it.
Oh, I'm high. Oh, folks, we should remind you, of course, if you are going to get high with us, with me, not her, she is pregnant. We are doing safe smoking. And we are very for that because she is pregnant, and yeah. So, if you're at home, be smart. Smoke in an environment that's safe.
Smoke away from pregnant people.
Yeah, yes, please.
Safe distance. 6 feet, folks. It applies to many, many topics.
Oh, gosh. Please, with the cigarettes, too. Come on. But yeah. So...
Well, what other Marvel movies rank your top, then?
My top. Oh, man. Fuck, that's hard. I know Winter Soldier's definitely up there for me.
Yeah.
I love Winter Soldier.
It's got that nice shock factor to it.
It's the first Russo direction. Like, so the guys who did fucking Infinity War and Endgame did Captain America Civil War. They directed Winter Soldier too, and the first time that they directed any Marvel movies was Winter Soldier. And all they did before that, they directed Arrested Development.
Oh.
The fucking guys who directed Arrested Development,
which is a great
did
show,
a Marvel movie. And
great
holy shit, they did like the art direction for pretty much all the giant Marvel movies after that.
Yeah, because I mean, if you nail it the first time, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Really though.
But yeah, I have to say I really enjoyed Winter Soldier. Also, I didn't know they had directed it. I didn't really get into directors till I met you. But just because Captain America has always been my all-time favorite. I think I prefer superheroes that artificially come by their powers than are born with them. I think it creates a better backstory.
Yeah, because, well, if they're born with it, you have to watch them go through their birth, and you have to watch some child actor do their part, and then them go through time until they're in their 40s, and we actually get to watch them. So, yeah, no, I can agree with you. If at some point they get their powers and we work from there, Shazam is a great one.
Yeah.
But that's DC, not Marvel. So.
Yeah, we're talking about Marvel here today.
In that explanation, I think Shazam does that well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So would you say you prefer even though the effects aren't up to date, like the originals, like Iron Man, Captain America, would you say you prefer those to the movies that come out now, like what we just watched, Black Panther, or what were some of the later ones? Like,
So, Marvel did it in phases, and I'll pull it up here.
No, I know they did it in phases, but do you prefer the beginning phases, or do you prefer the middle to end?
I'm gonna pull up the phases.
But you already know the phases.
Yeah, but for everybody's sake. Is this...
Well, they can't see
There
what
it
you're
is.
doing on the computer.
They can't see it, but they get... Oh, no. That's not what I want, dear Lord. What's that? There we go. Okay. I just pulled up all the Marvel phases. So in phase 1 is Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, First Avenger, and Avengers.
Captain America, the First Avenger, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then the First Avengers is also in there, though, too.
Yeah, but you said Captain America, First Avenger, and Avengers. So I just wanted to clarify. It is Captain America, the First Avenger, and the Avengers movie. Sorry, dog got a hold of the bottle there, folks.
And then phase 2 is Iron Man 3, Thor... Dark World. I am high, wow. And Captain America Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man. There are 3 in that list that I could cross off and forget about with my life, and there are 3 that I enjoy.
Yeah, so if we compare phase 1 to phase 2, there's more movies per the phase, because there are the same amount of movies in phase 1 and phase 2 that you enjoyed.
Yeah. Okay, and then phase 3 is...
Nice and long.
Civil War to where we are now. So Civil War to Spider-Man Far From Home.
I enjoyed Spider-Man Far From Home.
I definitely enjoyed phase 3 more.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, because all the effects are up to date. The actors have really gotten in their spaces at this point. They've established themselves as those characters. Some of them are method actors, and they've really done well.
First Guardians of the Galaxy, I don't know. That's pretty high up for me.
Oh, that movie is fantastic. Are you kidding me? I was laughing my whole booty off in the theater.
When we were dating and I was in Missouri, we watched the second Guardians together.
We did over one of those where you can like share the screen and video chat and watch it together or whatever. Oh no, it was I believe it's a website called Rabbit, so you can watch with people who are not currently with you. Good COVID suggestion there. You can still watch movies with your significant others or your family or your friends. It's Rabbit, I believe, and you can just video chat and it plays the movie also, so you're both watching it.
You sound out of breath.
Out of breath.
I think I'm really high.
I think you might be. You look it.
Yeah, I feel really high. I sound really high too. Holy shit.
Well, why don't we go over what's coming in phase 4 and then wrap it up here so we don't bore these viewers' ears off.
So if Black Widow ever comes out, it's Black Widow, Eternals, Black Panther 2, which, yikes, I don't know what now.
Is it fully filmed? Or
I don't think they shot it yet.
Is it going to be the follow-up?
I don't think they shot it yet.
Yeah.
I think they had it all lined
Chadwick
up.
Boseman's passing, we're very curious to see what they will do. I'm curious to see what they do with Doctor Strange, too, also. I miss Benedict Cumberbatch.
It's supposed to be a horror movie.
Ooh, I enjoy that. We'll see how that goes.
Shang-Chi, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
And then we got a little list here.
I think they said Blade at some point.
I don't know.
Which, I don't know how that's gonna go.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Oh, yeah. So, Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness. Fall 2020, we were supposed to get Falcon and the Winter Soldier so soon.
Well, everything's probably pushed back. We have a Hawkeye movie coming in 2021, supposedly, and another Thor.
No, the first TV stuff to come out is going to be Falcon Winter Soldier, so this fall, actually.
Ooh, a Loki movie. I enjoy that. Is that going to be...
No, that's a TV show.
A Loki TV show. Okay. With, is that going to be including Hiddleston, then?
Yeah. That's, I mean, obviously where he took the cube, the Tesseract in that one.
I've definitely always enjoyed his acting in the cinematic universe.
Yeah. And Multiverse of Madness is gonna have... Oh, gosh. Give me a second. Fuck. The red one. Olsen. Yikes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Vision's love interest.
Oh, it's the Scarlet Witch?
Yes! Yes, it's gonna have her in it. It's supposed to be a horror movie.
I'm not sure if I've ever been her biggest fan.
Well, she has to do with, like, getting in your head, and in Age of Ultron, she'd do, like, nightmares in their head.
Yeah.
So.
Well, maybe I'll feel differently after seeing that. I guess it's because her first original movie was such a long time ago, and then she's been playing pretty small roles otherwise. I mean, big, but pretty small. You kind of just see her, but don't see her sometimes.
Yeah, she got big after Marvel, I would say. After, like, Ultron came out, I think she got a little bigger, and you started to see her in more. But then also comes Thor: Love and Thunder, which is going to be directed by Taika Waititi, and it's where female Thor comes in.
It sounds like a rom-com, if I'm honest.
I think it's supposed to be.
Oh, well then we'll see. I'm not a big rom-com fan, but if it's with Thor, I might be.
Eternals is going to be another ensemble, which is it's like a kind of a deep cut. Most people don't know about Eternals. So, yeah.
I mean, Marvel's really gotten their stuff down, so I'm excited to see where these movies go. But I'm also interested to see, because since Endgame, we've seen Far From Home, but it's, Endgame was such a punch,
Yeah.
It was something no one had ever done before. So are they going to attempt another thing like that, or are they just going to ride it for a while?
I would assume that's the idea. I mean, they got the rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Yes, but is this New Mutants movie that just came out that, we haven't seen, is that going to put a tamper on that? Because...
No. So the deal with that is that was pushed back for a few years. Like, they made it.
I mean, it doesn't...
And then it just kept getting pushed back.
It doesn't matter with that. It was released now. So if they have a plan for X-Men, if Disney's bought out X-Men, is it going to put a tamper on their story?
No. Oh, that shit? Oh, they're not filming any more of that. The Dark Phoenix movie that came out was the last X-Men movie.
Oh, well, that just sucked.
Yeah, no, it was terrible. It was a bore fest. But from now on, it's going to be MCU stuff.
No, but I'm saying they're going to make more stuff then. It's not like they're just stopping X-Men forever. More stuff will come.
No, they're just a different timeline. Like, they're doing the MCU's version of X-Men, so yeah.
I'm going to miss Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Logan was his last one.
Yeah. I mean, you can't use him as Wolverine forever, him being, kind of immortal and all.
Well, Logan was just like... It was the perfect Wolverine movie.
I like watching it in the black and white.
Oh, God, yeah. Well...
Thank you for joining us for our opinions on Marvel movies and slightly others when we get sidetracked. Sorry most of it was about Black Panther. That's what happens when you watch a movie and immediately start recording.
I figure it was something we could talk about. Because, Marvel stuff is always cool, and who doesn't like hearing about it?
It feels like it'll always stay relevant because Phase 4 is coming, so just hold on to your pants and wait out the quarantines.
Fucking shit. Well, yeah. So thank you for joining us on Probed. Probed is the podcast where, well, I'm getting high right now. She can't get high.
I observe.
Yes. And we're also promoting, safe smoking. You guys got to do it smart if you're going to do it. And it's legal now.
We're promoting ourselves, so remember to like, comment, subscribe, just generally tell us if we're doing a good job or not. We'd appreciate it.
But smoke safe. Smoke safe, people. Please. All right. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Signing off.
Click.